going coyote hunting.
Alright guys, so I'm going coyote hunting. I'm using the Savage Axis Predator 223 with a night snipe red light. My collar, a little crazy. I have a Bluetooth adapter hooked up to a battery that I'm going to place in there with a car speaker. Doesn't sound too bad, especially when you're sounding like a dying animal. The gun will be sitting on the Bog death grip that I put a shoulder strap on to make it easier to carry some of this out. Then I'll be using an MFK diaphragm call, an assortment of other people's calls. But these two, I can't wait to try these out. Look at them. That one is elk antler, and this one is whitetail antler from my buddy Brian Stanley at Double E Coyote Calls, and he also made this molded one. And I have a little squeaker that I made myself, so I'll be taking this out there in conjunction with the sounds that I have on my phone playing through the speaker. When I run out of air, blowing through those. Hopefully something comes out. We'll see. Look at that little thing. Ooh, yeah. Also, night snipe headlamp. So I'll be scanning with this, and if I catch eyes, then I'll be turning that on and shooting. So what I'm doing is taking this little battery and attaching with wire nuts this is bare bones until I am comfortable enough or good enough to drop money on a $400 e-collar. This will work just fine. When I turn that on,
Bluetooth mode.
So since it's connected to the phone, when I get out there and I go to my music app, songs, if I play like Mouse Scream, Raccoon Distress, but it gets pretty loud and it does the job. But when I do get out there and I turn it on, I turn that volume all the way down so you don't hear that funky tune that it plays in the beginning. Then once that's done, then I'll turn that all the way up and then adjust with my phone the volume that I went. This all tucks into there. There's my e-collar. So I always wonder what people think when they drive by and they see some guy walking down the road with a light on his head and a gun on his shoulder. But that's Michigan for you out in the sticks. And luckily I have access to about a couple thousand acres, different pockets that I can jump over to if I don't have action here, I can move down the road. So far I haven't had the police called once. I'm trying a new tactic for me is already a ton of deer out there. Wonder if you guys can see them. Deer, deer, deer. Oh, and geese. Oh. But geese are gonna honk at me pretty soon. There, you can see me a little better. So I, for one, will tell you that I am the worst coyote hunter in Michigan. But it gets me out the house. I've only shot one. I've shot at, I think, 3 others that I wasn't able to recover. So one was about 25 miles north. I know I shot it, fell to the ground just on the other side of the hill. And I thought it was down. I go over there and it was gone. Went back the next day and trying to find it, never could find it, but there's a ton of blood where it was on the ground flopping. But it is what it is. So this field that I'm hunting now, I shot my first one that I've actually recovered last year. There you go. So, but I've never really gotten out here. I guess we did a few years ago. Got out early, but I'm trying it again. Instead of getting out when it's already dark. I'm coming out like a twilight. Set up, be quiet for about a half hour, and then start calling. I got this 300-acre field here. That there's a tree line right in the middle that ends at a big rock pile. So I'm going to be set up in there. I got about 400 yards to go. So I'll put the wet socks. So I'll put the camera away and start approaching quietly. Yeah, buddy. You really can't see much, but I've been calling for an hour with no other responses. Well, I'm kind of sad. Thought for sure after hearing them vocals that something was gonna come out. And this is why I'm the worst coyote hunter in Michigan. Alright, that's enough of that, because I got one. Hour and a half of calling. Let's go see. See, I got a power tower all the way down there. And then that's where she came from. A little 25-pound female. I guess maybe a 70-yard shot. Shut that off. Turn that on. Look at her. So she came from that power tower that's over there, sneaking through this corn stubble. Got to right here. You can see where the tripod is. That's maybe 60, 70 yards. So excited. Because the daughters, Ava and Anna, They won the state championship today for competitive cheer for their division. Dang, what a day. So excited. Well, I was a little excited earlier. I know I mentioned something about my girls, but I just want to say again, now that I'm not all hyped up on excitement from shooting a coyote, but earlier today we had state competition cheer, the state finals, and our team won. This is the third year in a row we won the state finals. Yeah, I couldn't be more proud of them. Haven, Anna, they worked their butts off, and the whole team, they performed flawlessly tonight. That's enough excitement for today. I need to go to bed. I don't think my heart can take much more. Alright. Good night.